Should DC do a DC Fandome event after the massive success that Marvel had at Disney's D23 event this past weekend? A lot of people are asking, should DC do something that is that massive or something to that level, to that scale, to really showcase what they're going to be doing over the next 12 to 16 months? Now, for me, I think it makes sense. They need to do something that's going to really highlight what they have coming out. We know that James Gunn didn't show up to Comic-Con the last month because of filming Superman. And that's fine. We know that he couldn't really do anything because of that. But we also know that James Gunn has stated that he plans on showing us something this year. He plans on giving us a taste of what's coming from DC. Look, Marvel's presentation at D23 was fantastic. I talked about it on my live show just the other day. It was phenomenal what they put together. It was one of the best showcases that I've seen in a long time. It has actually hyped me up more than I've been hyped up for Marvel in a long time. DC needs that. DC needs that kind of hype, the kind of hype that we've not seen in years. Sure, when they put together that little presentation, what was it, a year and a half ago, saying, hey, we are going to be doing Superman, we're going to be doing Swamp Thing, Brave and the Bold, and what have you. That was exciting. That was cool to see that they had a plan, they have an idea. But what's missing from that, what's missing is now the act. We're not seeing this stuff come to fruition. Sure, we see Superman, we see Peacemaker Season 2, we see Creature Commandos. But the larger picture of DC, that's what the fans want to see. The fans want to see something tangible coming together, and we haven't seen that yet. So do they need to put on another DC Fandome of sorts? I don't think they should call it DC Fandome. That's DC of old. So I don't think they should call it DC Fandome because, honestly, the first one was well and good. The second DC Fandome was a major disappointment, and it's got kind of a bad look to it now. So at this point, it would be pretty foolish to continue that branding. But call it something different. Call it DC Studios Showcase. Something in that regard. But they need to stick to just the DCU. They can't go in there highlighting the Penguin or Joker, Dave Coulier, or the Batman 2. No, it has to stick to just the DCU. They really have to highlight what's coming. And I think if they do this right, because as I said, James Gunn mentioned that they plan on showcasing and showing what they have coming later this year. Now, we're already in August. So we're in August, and we only got a few more months left. I think it would be ideal to maybe push this to October, November. December might be pushing it a little bit. So if we do something like this in October or November, and the real catalyst of this event would be, say, Superman, a first look at Superman. Not a full trailer, maybe a little teaser, because I really believe the full trailer, first trailer is going to fall on Super Bowl. That just makes the most sense. But maybe a little behind the scenes, a little taste, from the actors coming and talking about it. Maybe a first look at Superman in action. Maybe Clark, a little visual and taste of Lois and Clark and their dynamic. And that's about it. Don't give us anything more than that. Just a little dynamic of Lois and Clark, Superman maybe in action, a real quick scene of him flying through the air. Something quick like that. But that's going to be the big, like, this is our big thing. But also, here are the writers for the Batman Brave and the Bold. Here is our actor for Batman. Here's our Robin. Here's Superman. Here's our first look at Peacemaker Season 2. Things like that. Give us some information on that. Here's what's going on with Swamp Thing. Here's our next big announcement. Here are some other movies that are coming out. You give us that information at an event like this, DC Studios Showcase. I think it makes the most sense. You do something like that November, December, that's going to hold people over, get people talking. You do that November, December, February during the Super Bowl, you drop the Superman trailer, so it holds people over for a couple months. Superman trailer drops, people are excited about that. The marketing really ramps up for Superman in February. You get to July. There you go. I mean, it makes sense. That's just smart marketing. I think that's how it's all going to play out. I think it's a really smart move to plan things out in 2-month increments. October, November, DC Studios Showcase. December, Creature Commandos drops. February, Superman trailer. And then, I got Peacemaker coming out. I think they're shooting for March, April maybe. And then July, Superman. Like, you're seeing 2-month increments here for everything. It makes sense. Could be an exciting time. Oh, no, it is. It not could be. It is an exciting time to be a DC fan. So I don't know. I don't know about all of you, but this is exciting. I do think that they're gonna have some kind of showcase coming up by the end of the year. I think it's going to be pretty massive, pretty exciting. But let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. If you're watching this, this is a taste of what some of the special Geek Talk member content will be. This is the kind of stuff that will be for members exclusive content. I'm putting this on for all YouTuber, content. So anybody, if you're not a member, you're going to see this. But soon, this kind of content will be exclusive to members only. So be a member, $2.99. Support my channel, support me. This is kind of content that you're going to get. Me just kind of cruising around, talking about things like this. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, share it around. With all that said, catch you all later.